Last time we talked about the Genesis peripherals, we were talking about the TKL keyboard, and today we're going to talk about full size with a palm rest, low profile, and quite interesting features it has as well. So today we're going to talk about the keyboard that has almost the same name. This is Genesis THOR 401 RGB programmable mechanical keyboard. So let's dive in, unbox it, and check out all the specs we have right here in this box. So as with the past keyboard, you get the same thing here. You get instruction manual with all the multifunctions and multimedia buttons and everything how to use, and that's basically it. You get a keycap remover, and basically there's a slightly funny thing happening with this keyboard. I said low profile, but basically it's not. It has raised switches so high, and with the I would say shorter keycaps. So you have the standard size switches, which are Kailh Brown. Interesting. But you have low profile keycaps. So this is a bit different story right here, and I don't know how this will look and feel while typing, of course, and we're going to get to that part as well. You have the palm rester, which is magnetically connected to the keyboard, and this is really cool, and I do prefer magnetic instead of those two clips on each side going inside the keyboard. Those could easily break, and this is quite nice solution. You have again a nice braided cable, which gives you an opportunity to reorganize it and flexible enough to put it however you wish around the table. Now when we switch to the back side of the keyboard, you have two rubber feet at the bottom. The top ones are just pure plastic, so that's unfortunate. But when you raise the back side of the keyboard, you get two rubber feet additionally, and the keyboard is raised up a bit. So looking at it from the top, it has an aluminum top chassis, which is quite interesting. You have three indication lights, numlock, caps lock, and this is, I think this is gaming mode. And after that, right on the top far right side, you have play, pause, stop, fast forward, fast backward, and you have a volume knob, which is always appreciated to have because it's sometimes quite easier to handle it like so. So you could adjust the lights and mute the sound and adjust the volume. Now we have some multimedia buttons here on top from F1 to F8 and from F9 to F12, some multifunctions. When it comes to the RGB, you have everything on print screen, screw lock, home, delete, and page down. Plus you have additional functions on left and right arrow. And basically this is it when it comes to multifunctions. Of course you use the F and button. Now when we're talking about some detailed specifications, as already stated, Kailh Brown switches, which have the actuation point, actuation distance at 1.8 millimeters. The whole travel is 4.0 millimeters, 55 grams of actuation force, and 8 milliseconds of response time. As well as on the past keyboard, we have the N key rollover, RGB backlight with Prismo effect. The Kailh Brown switches also have the 50 million presses lifetime with low profile double injection keycaps. But that's unfortunate, since it would be really cool to have even low profile switches. Detachable palm rest, aluminum body, 13 backlight modes, anti-sleep rubber feet, which are only at the bottom if you don't place, if you don't raise your keyboard to the stands, well, to the legs that you have hidden at the back. And the backlight mode plus the volume knob, which is quite cool to have on under one button knob, or whatever you want to call it. So let's check out some details, but before we go with the RGB and all the madness, let's hear the sound of the Kailh Brown switches. After testing out the sound, okay, the sound is really compared to the Otemu Blue switches, the Kailh Browns are really quiet. In other terms, they are quite alright for any types of usage during the night, during the day, office, gaming, blah blah, whatever. Really cool switches. The only thing that it's not that I don't like, it's just logical with the low profile keycaps, they should have placed low profile switches, because typing it like this, you won't feel any difference compared to the standard keyboard that has standard size keycaps and standard size switches. But it does look a bit strange, and I might think that I know the reason. So let's connect it with my computer and check out the RGB, and then we'll see what it's all about. Now I completely understand why did they go with the standard size switches and low profile keycaps. It's because they wanted to get more RGB effects like on the box and to get a better shine through everything. Even though it looks kind of a bit, it's not fun, it's not strange, it just looks different. I might use that word. It looks different, and here are the functions. So as I already stated, the F1 to F12, you already know everything. On print screen you have an on-off switch for your backlight. Screw lock can be used for modes basically, and you have the home button for record 1, 2, 3 for memory, and with the volume knob, so it works quite alright, but if it was a bit slicker when it comes to movements, it would be even better. When talking about the actual button and changing the RGB, you have to press it once and then it changes the mode. So I would say really cool combination. This is definitely appreciated with the magnetic palm rest, and you can even adjust it as you wish when you move it a bit. Now it's magnetic just on certain points, so you can't use it like this, for instance. But okay, nevertheless, cool subtle keyboard with a nice Genesis logo. You have additional functions, definitely additional buttons for multimedia, including the volume knob. Really cool design, I have to admit, even though I would either go with a low profile switches or a standard size keycaps, which would give much more impressive looks. But all in all, I would say quite alright. Definitely quite alright, especially with the Kailh Brown switches. So guys, if you want to know more, you can definitely check out the link in the description for the Genesis THOR 401 RGB mechanical gaming keyboard. Also, if you want to check out more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe right here, click the notification bell, and click the thumbs up button, leave a comment, and hopefully I'll see you in another one. Bye bye guys.